What's up, guys? Hope you're all doing good. So we're back with some Patrice O'Neal, 100% one of my favourite comedians, and he is probably one of the best, without even knowing, pick-up artists or dating coaches and like just dating advice in general. If you're not easily offended, what he says 99.9% of the time is like bang on and true. So yeah, guys, we've got one coming. This one is called Patrice O'Neal Destroys Feminist. Just on the title alone, it sounds mint. So let's just jump straight into it.
So, next up on the chopping block, XM satellite radio DJs Opie and Anthony. They're under fire now for airing joking comments about raping Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice. Will they be the next to go? Is radio cleaning house after the Imus debacle? With me now, New City President Sonia Osorio. She took part in a recent protest calling for radio stations to stop supporting negative language in music and talk radio, and also our favorite stand-up comic, Patrice O'Neal.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Patrice, are O&A next?
I hope not. I hope I wish JB and Elvis didn't lose their job or Imus. It's funny. This is the thing. I don't know her, but I'm assuming that she has nothing to do with funny. So I'm gonna speak as the expert on funny. Funny people should just be left to trying to be funny.
What if they're not funny?
Then you made a mistake. But how many times has how many unfunny rape jokes lead to rape? Like,
I don't know how many jokes about rape there are.
There's a lot. But your world is not funny. Your world is next on the big story. My world is people trying to be funny.
Well, I mean,
yeah, he's got a point. Like, you can't deny, just let funny people be funny. You can't start just trying to cancel every comedian every time they say something slightly controversial. You can't do it. You've got. The funnier the comedy is when it's closer to the line. So you can't keep pushing that line further and further to politically correct. Otherwise, comedy is ain't going to be comedy. Like I say, I've covered like the last video before for Dave Chappelle, because obviously all the stuff circulating around people trying to cancel him, and the Netflix pushed back and didn't pull back the special, which is a phenomenal step in the right direction for comedy. But yeah, it's got. I just love the way Patrice handles himself and the way he says stuff, because he doesn't give a shit and he says the truth, and you can't knock someone for that. Love it. Absolutely love it.
You think it's okay to try to make jokes about rape?
I'm diabetic. I make fun of that. I'm a victim. I might lose a toe. But I'm trying to make fun of. I'm trying to make fun of anything I think I can make fun of.
Sonia?
You know, what's happening now is the marketplace is deciding what's appropriate or what's not appropriate. I think the nation is just tired. There's a new mood in the nation.
What nation?
The nation. You know what? We're tired of things that are just
the nation is paper and you? I'm not the nation. I'm just speaking for me and funny. You're speaking for the nation, or are you speaking for...
Yeah, you know why? Because I remember 6 years ago doing something against Anthony Opie because they were just so outrageous, and their violent images that they put out to women was just uncalled for. And now I think people...
You think they were trying to be funny?
I think now people in this country...
Do you think they were trying to be funny?
Tired. You know what? I don't care if they're trying to be funny.
That's what I'm saying. Why are you in that business?
I've been to your show once, and...
There you go. Straight up. She doesn't care if it's being funny. She doesn't care about the intent behind it. If the intent behind it is to make people laugh, then it's not offensive. She doesn't care about that. Oh, it's just... People like that make my wee boil.
It wasn't very funny being a woman.
It was hilarious.
When you talked about...
That's why she doesn't like me. I was in the paper with her, and the joke is hilarious, called The Angry Pirate. And the lady who wrote it in her outrage didn't even know what it meant. And anybody who read it laughed, because they know what funny... You're not living in the context of funny. You're living in the context of fire.
Have every right to be as funny as they want. They can go out and try to be...
I mean, is this like probably where the cancel culture started? You know, I don't know when this video had taken place. I know Patrice has been gone for not like a long time, but he's been gone for quite some time. And judging by her hair as well, it's obviously probably in the late 90s. Well, in the early 2000s, definitely.
Be as funny as they want, make as much money being as funny as they want. This is what's happening. There is a change in this country. People are realizing they have an opportunity to speak out And advertisers are listening.
You're
radio
not talking.
stations
You're
are
not talking.
listening.
You're not talking to who I talk to.
And you're not going to get paid as much money anymore.
Sonia and Patrice,
That's
look
what
at
it
this.
is. The marketplace.
More
is
CBS
speaking.
radio firings. They've been on a tear lately.
All right.
Are they cleaning house, or is this the PC cops run amok?
You know what it is, John. You know what it is while you're reading that paper. It's the PC cops run amok.
Do you think
Who's
she's
the
a
PC
PC cop?
Of course she is. She has an entire encyclopedia of her stance on it, but it's no passion involved. It's not a real. This is just what she has to say. We are outraged and fired and
he's a
fired
fool. He's an
and
absolute
fired.
fool.
Name calling. I'm outraged.
Fool.
I am outraged.
You should be.
I am
When someone starts name calling an argument, they have lost.
a fool. Now, if I called you a fool,
You know what? People are feeling a new sense of entitlement.
Who are these
to
people?
decency in this country?
Who are the people?
A new
How can
sense
you,
of
Patrice? So
entitlement
here's
to
here's
decency.
my question: how can you justify a bad joke, a joke that isn't funny? Oh, wait a minute.
Go ahead.
An attempt that isn't funny, doesn't get any laughs, and is about raping the first black woman to ever become the Secretary of State of the United
Don't
States.
throw that at me.
Well, why not?
The attempt is what I'm trying to fight for. The joke funny jokes and unfunny jokes are come out of the same birth. That you don't know if anything is going to be funny. You should attempt to be able to make anything funny.
Don't you think a joke about...
And what's funny depends on the audience as well. I mean, how many of these videos have I done? Probably about 100 videos, and only one of them where I didn't really laugh, and that's only because I didn't get the joke. I didn't like, and I did another one of his videos, and I found him funny. Like, it depends on the audience. You can't just... people like that try and talk for everyone, and it just... I don't know who they think they are. Seriously, it's mad.
Rape is doomed to be not funny?
It's possible, but I've heard them.
You've heard a funny rape joke?
I'd say a couple. Watch my HBO special. I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah, Patrice says that if you're having sex with a woman, doggy style, and if you
Wrong.
hit her in the head just the right time.
No, it's ejaculate in her eye and kick her in the shin, and she walks around like, arg! It's the angry pirate.
No,
That's what she was
he
trying to
said
say.
A violent act of hitting her in the back of her head, her body.
It's called the
freezes
donkey
up,
punch.
Which will then...
The donkey punch.
Why are you laughing? She's outraged. It's called the donkey punch. It's whole humor that she has.
See, even the cameraman in the background's laughing because it's funny. It's the whole point of it's funny. The whole point of punching her in the back of the head so she tightens up is funny. Man.
No clue
Like, she's trying to be a prude, but I bet she isn't.
what it
You have the
is.
same problem that Opie and Anthony does. You can't say just anything on the air.
You can say anything you want. It might not be funny. You might get in trouble for it, but you should be able to be attempting. And plus, when is a crazy bum going to get an opportunity to rape the president? If the president's wife, John? It was trying to be funny.
All right, Patrice, why aren't I hearing Al Sharpton complain about this thing involving Congress?
Because it wasn't involving young black women.
Well, it's involving a very prominent black woman.
Well, where was she during young black? Everybody has their agenda.
I was there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right, excuse me.
But why am I not hearing from Sharpton?
Because it doesn't concern him. It's not concern him. It's black. Come on now. You know Al Sharpton has his agenda, and it was perfect for Al. Young black women. And now she's representing just women in general. She's not representing the nappy hoe part. She's representing just the hoe. The nappy-headed part, she has...
I don't know what is going on about at this precise moment. So if you guys do, stick it down in the comments so I can just kind of grasp about who they're on about.
Nothing to do with it. Just the hoe.
Sonia?
You know what? Women have been abused publicly in the media for too long, and people are tired.
Yet they'll still go and make certain movies online for people to watch.
Of it. This has been a beautiful response.
And having OnlyFans accounts.
Of just the general public saying to advertisers, we're your consumers. We don't want to have to avoid everything in the street. We don't want to have to worry about what radio station we turn on. And there is some really derogatory, violent thing to deal with.
I mean, why wouldn't you want to turn a radio station on because there's a comedian on it?
Information, ma'am, is secondhand from someone making you aware that someone said something that you should be upset about. It's a shame. Your constituency, the people you represent aren't all victims in this matter.
Go. Patrice O'Neal, thank you very much. Sonia Osorio, thanks to both of you. Appreciate it. Time for big politics.
To be fair, I thought that was going to be, more of a comedy sketch, to be fair, or more of a funnier video. I mean, like when I think I did Bill Burr, Destroys Feminism. Like that was like obviously jokes around it, but that was more of an actual debate. So yeah, I was thinking that was gonna be more of a comedy video, guys. So I do apologise if you're only here for the comedy side of it, but I genuinely love pretty much anything Patrice does. Like just from where he's coming from, you know what I mean? It's coming from a good place, and he's right about everything, like 99% of the time. I mean, I've not found anything yet that I disagree with, but I don't want to say 100% because there'd be something he's probably done out there where someone will try and collar me on it. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed that, I'll probably try and get a comedy one done next. I think that'll be the last video recording today. So probably won't be tomorrow. Might be Monday when I record the next one. But yeah, I'll get a comedy one done then anyway. But guys, if you enjoyed that, drop me a like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace.